Yesterday, the entertainment world was shaken when famous actress Emma Watson suddenly appeared at a special press conference in London. This event was not announced in advance, surprising thousands of fans, reporters and media experts. In a suffocating silence, Emma Watson announced that she had participated in a secret project lasting more than 5 years, involving research and testing of a breakthrough technology that could completely change the way people approach global education. The world needs not only movies and art, but also knowledge to survive and develop. I believe that every child, wherever they are, deserves to learn like I have learned, Emma shared. According to the revelation, this technology is an artificial intelligence platform combined with virtual reality that allows students from remote areas to participate in virtual classrooms with teachers and friends around the world. Immediately, public opinion exploded with many opinions. Supporters called Emma a world-changing pioneer. Others were skeptical, saying that this was just a media stunt. Many governments expressed interest, and at the same time, were concerned about the impact of this technology on the traditional education system. Despite the controversy, one thing is certain. In just a few hours, Emma Watson's name was all over the newspapers, not because of her role in Harry Potter, but because she was facing the possibility of becoming a symbol of a global knowledge revolution. Overnight, the global social network exploded with more than 50 million discussions about Emma Watson. The hashtag Emma Revolution climbed straight to the top, trending in more than 80 countries. However, the incident did not stop at the praise. A series of rumors spread that Emma was not simply a face but had actually invested hundreds of millions of dollars in this secret project. Some newspapers even claimed that she had secretly cooperated with leading technology corporations in Silicon Valley. What shocked the public the most were the documents leaked from an anonymous source, showing that this project not only served education but also had the ability to collect personal data on a global scale. If that is true, Emma Watson may be standing on the fragile line between human hero and knowledge manipulator. Meanwhile, a part of her fans absolutely believe her. Emma fought for equality, for the environment. She never did anything to harm humanity. A fan shared on Twitter. On the contrary, cybersecurity experts warned. We cannot let a movie star, no matter how famous, have a technology that can control the consciousness of future generations. In the face of the controversy, Emma remained silent. On her personal page, she only posted a single black and white photo with the caption, "The truth will be revealed soon." Just days after the shocking announcement, the United Nations convened an emergency session. Many countries were concerned that the technology Emma Watson revealed could create a new knowledge order, where the data of billions of students would be concentrated under one hand. In the hall, some representatives praised Emma as a brave woman who opened a new era of learning for humanity. On the contrary, some countries bluntly called her a global security risk. At the same time, the British press reported that Emma Watson had been invited to work by the MI6 intelligence agency in a closed meeting that lasted more than 6 hours. The content was still kept secret. Twist. The truth is revealed. The next night, a mysterious video appeared on the dark web, allegedly released by Emma Watson herself. In it, she sits in a dark room, her eyes determined, speaking slowly. "I didn't create this technology to control the world. I created it to liberate knowledge from borders, from politics, and from those who want to turn education into a tool of governance." She also revealed that for 5 years, her team had been quietly building this system in a poor African country, where thousands of children had the opportunity to learn math, science, and foreign languages for the first time through virtual reality. This information immediately caused a stir in public opinion. A series of videos recording the scene of children smiling brightly in virtual classrooms spread across social networks, turning Emma's image from a global suspect into a human hero. Balance scale open ending. While the wave of support for Emma Watson spread, giant technology corporations began to try to approach and buy the project. Some governments demanded legal control to prevent this technology from escaping. But Emma left only one final message on her personal page. Knowledge is freedom, and freedom is never for sale. Since then, she has completely disappeared from the public eye. No one knows where Emma Watson is now, and where this great project is going. After the final announcement, Emma Watson went completely silent. No more public events, no more social media posts. Paparazzi hounded everywhere but only received rumors. She was hiding in a Greek monastery. She had traveled to South America with a research team. Some even claimed that Emma had fled to an unnamed island. Meanwhile, the virtual education platform she had revealed was suddenly activated publicly. It was discovered that hundreds of thousands of students in Africa, Asia and South America had joined months before. No company, no government was in charge, just a single logo that appeared when it was launched. Sparkles the circle of knowledge. Cyclone the next big news. A year later, at an international technology conference in Geneva, the security system was suddenly hacked. The entire giant screen simultaneously displayed Emma Watson's face. She didn't say much, just smiled slightly and left a single sentence. If knowledge is power, then that power belongs to the children. Immediately after that, all the signals disappeared. The hall was in chaos. Many governments accused Emma Watson of challenging the world order, and some officials even called for an international arrest warrant. In contrast to the political anger, millions of students around the planet began to share miraculous stories. They could learn directly from virtual teachers, participate in global classrooms, and even discuss with friends on the other side of the world. Emma Watson's name has since divided public opinion. To many, she is the initiator of the greatest educational revolution in human history. But to the authorities, she is an uncontrollable technological ghost. No one knows where Emma really is. Rumor has it that she has changed her name and is living in a small village in Africa, watching children laugh every day in the virtual classroom she created. 2 years later, the world has changed. The circle of knowledge is no longer a mystery. It has become a part of the lives of hundreds of millions of schoolchildren. Remote villages in Nepal, Congo and the Amazon now light up with the eyes of children looking into virtual reality goggles. But the world is also divided. Publishing groups, elite universities and governments are worried that control of knowledge is slipping from their hands. Some countries have even banned Emma Watson's platform outright, calling it a poison that undermines educational sovereignty. In the shadows, Emma has not once revealed herself. An unexpected encounter. One winter morning in Scotland, a young reporter named Daniel unexpectedly received an anonymous envelope. Inside was only a train ticket, an old key and a handwritten note. If you want the truth, go to Inverness. Room 14. Daniel's intuition told him to go. At a small inn on the cliffside, he opened the old wooden door, and Emma Watson was sitting there. Not the glamorous star, but a woman in a grey wool coat, her eyes tired but as bright as ever. You found me, she smiled faintly. Crystal ball, the final truth. In the cramped room, Emma revealed the shocking truth. The circle of knowledge is not just an educational tool. It is also a collective intelligence machine. Every child who studies contributes to building a global brain, where knowledge belongs to no one, but is created by all of humanity. Governments want to control it. Corporations want to buy it. But once they do, the world will no longer be free. I chose to disappear, so that the system can live without constraints. Daniel was speechless. In front of him was not just a movie star, but a woman who had accepted to trade her reputation, career, and life to protect an ideal. Shooting star end. Before Daniel could ask more, Emma handed him a small USB. If one day the world forgets the true purpose of the circle of knowledge, you will bring this truth to light. But not today. The next morning, Daniel woke up and Emma had disappeared. Not a trace, except for the cold USB in his hand. He looked up at the grey sky of Scotland, his mind echoing the whisper from last night. Right finger, knowledge is freedom. And freedom never has a price.